Hello everybody, welcome back to another game with me, Ailish, hooray! This time, we are trying out a new game that I got recently called StarDew Valley. Now, this is a farming, quote-unquote, simulation game, pretty much just like Harvest Moon. Which is what drew me to this in the first place, because I've played Harvest Moon pretty much my entire life. And many spin-offs, including Rune Factory, and I don't know, there's this one on the PSP that I still have, but I haven't touched that in forever, and I can't for the life of me remember the name. But anyways, we will be playing this game here, Stardew Valley, and I have actually played quite a bit of this on my own just to get used to the mechanics and figure out timing and everything so that I don't have ridiculously long episodes like 45 minutes or something silly like that. But we are going to dive right on into this, and I'm super excited because I love these farming simulation games. They are so much fun. And for my very special granddaughter. Yes, Grandpa? I want you to have this sealed envelope. Okay, Grandpa. I like the pretty purple. No. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now, listen close. Twitch, twitch. Oh, poor Grandpa. This is a really sad opening. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. Glowing emptiness. That'd be kind of creepy. When that happens, my dear, you will be ready for this gift. Now, I know most Harvest Moons, actually I think all Harvest Moons, you end up inheriting the farm from your father, grandfather, family member, whoever. But they never actually show that, so I thought that was an interesting little turn that they did with this game. Kind of depressing. And now, we are at Joja. Smile, you're with Joja. Hello, people. Somebody's been terminated. Somebody drinks way too much. Kind of creepy. And then, a couple more of us. There's somebody... That one girl there just doesn't even have a computer on. And here we are, shuddering and hating our life because we've got a camera staring down at us. I mean, I'm all for paperwork and things like that, and I love sitting in front of a computer, but I don't know, that just seems odd. And here's our letter. Dear Ailish, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life. Real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy. Delish Farm. Sounds good. It's located in StarDew Valley, on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my dear. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me. Okay, Grandpa. And that would be our beginning. A little depressing, or at least more so than typical games, but I'm really excited to dig into this. The pixelated artwork is actually really cool. I think it's a very, very beautiful game, and I like the mechanics of it, and I just like the relaxing nature. Mind you, some people think it's repetitive, because, I mean, by the end you're doing the same thing day in, day out, but I don't know, I've always loved these games. Always, always, always. And I'm not sure if you guys want me to read all of the dialogue or not. I probably will for this beginning and then go from there. Robin. Hello, you must be Ailish. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here, if you'll follow me. Okay, Robin, we're coming. And our first look. Very, very similar to most Harvest Moon games, most farming simulator games, a farm that's been completely overrun by stuff. But it's a great way to start. This is Delish Farm. Ah! Completely shocked at what it looks like. Don't blame her. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. Thanks for your positive attitude, Robin, but that's still a heck of a lot of work. And that's not even like a third of the farmland. It's huge, and I'm excited. And here we are, your new home. It's so quaint. I think it's a very cute home. Oh, hello. Ah, the new farmer. This must be Lewis. Nice to meet you, Lewis. That was a long pause. So he's the mayor of the town, I guess, and who our grandfather wanted us to say hi to. So, hi, Lewis. Grandpa says hi. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. Oh, this must be a pretty small town then. But yeah, I'm super excited. This house is super cute. Very quaint, I think, is how I would put it. And I'm expecting we will be able to do upgrades, though. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house. Very rustic. That's another way to put it. I like cute or quaint. Little smoke chimney and the nice shutters on the windows. And Robin goes, rustic. That's one way to put it. She looks like she's laughing. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Wow. Oh my goodness. Crusty of all words. That's a very interesting descriptive word. Don't listen to her, Ayla. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. Right, she's the carpenter. She did mention that, didn't she? Go figure. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow, you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. All right, Lewis. Townspeople would appreciate that. Sounds like a great idea. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in the box here and I'll come by during the night to collect it. During the night, that's, Okay, thanks, Lewis. Bye-bye. During the night, that's a little bit... Well, depends on, I guess, what your definition of night is, but that seems a little bit creepy. So here we go with our very first day at 6 a.m. And we have a package. Parsnip seeds. Awesome. So that looks like we've got a couple quests here. Getting started. If you want to become a farmer, you have to start with the basics. Use your hoe to till the soil, then use a seed packet on the tilled soil to sow a crop. So this one we need to cultivate and harvest a parsnip, and then we've got, of course, the introductions that we will be doing today. So we have 28 people that we need to greet. We've only greeted 2 so far. This episode here, we're probably just going to go around greeting all our neighbors. It's going to be pretty boring, I think. But we'll get that out of the way. And then I think that will probably do it for the end of this episode. We will kind of ignore our horrible, horrible farm right now. Well, no, I guess we have until about 8 before people start moving around. So we might as well get some of our parsnips going so that that's a little bit faster. So we've got an axe. Oh, that's a hoe. That's not going to help us break the rocks. Whoopsies. But yeah, like I said, it's pretty much exactly like the other Harvest Moons that I've played or other various games. You've got your typical tools and your very overgrown farm. It's a shame Lewis wasn't helping us clean up the mess around here, hey? But I think that's big enough. We will make plots. Now, with certain crops, you can't walk over them, but with the majority of them, you can. Parsnips, I know you can walk right on over to water, so we don't have to worry about the ones in the middle getting missed. But there are others that you know, shouldn't be worrying, or you shouldn't be planting like this. So, We've got 3 more to go. We'll put those 3 down, and then it's 8 o'clock, so we probably should go introducing ourselves to people. We'll start... Now, every time I've done this, I have not been able to introduce myself to everybody right away. So we've got the farm, and then most of the people are going to be here in the town square. We have a couple people to meet down on the docks, and then there's this spot up here where there's a couple. The carpenter's cabin, a tent up here. We got the community center and a playground. So this is where we're going to meet most of our neighbors, I guess. I wanted to say farm people, but they're not all in a farm. We're just in a small town. So we're going to head on over here and see who is around. Get familiar with the town. So we've got our doctor. Here we go. That's Shane. He's not very friendly. This here has a calendar, so we've got festivals. Here's somebody else. Gus. He owns the saloon. And you can only talk to people a certain amount of times each day, and then their dialogue runs out. So that's kind of nice. You can't just spam them and hear the same thing over and over. Penny's very, very quiet, I found. We have Marnie, who owns, I do believe, the ranch. Yes, she owns the animal ranch. And we're just going to start hitting up houses, if there's anybody in these houses. That one's empty. Oops. And then we got this one here. Looks like a boating house. Anybody in here? Yes. So we got Vincent, a little kid. Not supposed to talk to strangers, but likes talking to me. Thank you. And then there's Jody. I don't remember who's single and who's not. It'll show us, we have a little screen that shows us everything. And I think I'll go through all those in the beginning of the next episode, when I get everything kind of running along. That's the mayor's house, so we've already met him. What else do we have over here? The saloon I don't think is open. Oh, we have this guy, Alex. You're the new girl, huh? We're gonna get along great. Oh, he looks like a jock. And I think he's one of the single guys in the game that you can marry. Evelyn's a sweetheart. I find her very, very nice. Her husband's kind of grumpy. George. But apparently he gets nice enough later on. Alright. Let's see who's in here. This is Pierre's. We've already talked to those two. Seeds for sale. And he calls you Miss Ailish. How polite. He owns the general store and will sell us the seeds and everything. And it looks like, yes, you can get an upgrade for your backpack. So you can have 24 slots instead of 12. 2,000. Not quite enough, although actually while we're here, I'm going to grab some extra beans and seeds here. We don't have room for any more. I'll have to come back for the cauliflower. Already went in there. Up here we go. Should have, well, the one problem about inventory in this one is all of this stuff here is stuff that you need. So I don't really want to sell or get rid of it. So first thing is going to be building a chest, which will probably take me a couple days because it requires a ton of wood. So we'll say hi to everybody in here. This guy's a scientist and a father. This is his daughter, Maru. And apparently she's been looking forward to meeting me. I find her really nice. So that would be Robin, so that's the carpenter shop. And we can't go visit him right now. Alright. So we'll head up here. And we'll talk to... Where's the caveman? It's 11 o'clock. He'll be over this way. Yep, there he is. I call him the caveman. His name's Lewis. He just lives in that tent up there. So, I guess he lives alone. Likes to be secluded. Just a quiet man. Probably doesn't have very much money. Well, we've hit up most of the places that we can go into. There's the blacksmith left to meet and Joja Mart, which I thought we were trying to get away from by coming here. Oh, here's somebody new. Alec, or Sam. He looks like he's got a mullet. But he seems like a nice guy, too. So, I think he's another one of the single bachelors in the game. And this is Pam. Don't be a jerk and we'll get along fine. Oh, that sounds pretty simple. And this is the Joja Mart. I'm not sure who this is. She looks so... Oh, she looks as bad as we did when we were at Joja. And this is Morris. He's the customer satisfaction representative. I'm not going to become a Joja member. That is not going to happen. Let's see here. So these are all the people we've met. We're still missing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a lot. We're missing about 12 people. Like I said, I've never been able to say hi to everybody the first time around. So we'll do our best. Here is the blacksmith, Mr. Clint. So that's where we come to upgrade our tools. And then that's, I don't think he is part of the greeting, but we'll do this anyways. Because this is where we give all our artifacts to. The archaeological office. And the previous curator made off with the collection. So we have to refill it. Well, I found that it's pretty easy to find most of the stuff, and you get rewards for certain amounts donated, which is really nice. So I don't mind helping him out with that. Alright, so we've kind of cleaned up the farm, done a few more planting of crops, and here's another guy. This is the doctor, and I'm pretty sure he's single too. He's got a creepy mustache though. I don't like it. Let's see who else we can maybe go and see. Alright guys, that looks like it's all for the first day. It's now super late at night and our character is tired. So we met 21 out of 28 possible people in the town, which is kind of average I found for this. So in my next episode we will go and explore and say hi to the rest, as well as I will be cleaning the farm. That'll probably fast forward through so you guys aren't stuck through the boring stuff of clearing the overgrowth. But we will see what kind of adventures we can get up to in this town. Like I said, I'll be playing this anyways, and I have been. I've got another save file for it, but I absolutely love these games, and I'm still going to play them. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you want more, hit that like button down below. And don't you forget to subscribe for more of my adventures. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! It is my all-time favorite game.